Roll in.
What's going on, guys? Bradley Martyn here. Listen. I guarantee the next 4 exercises you have never, you've done them, but I guarantee you do not do them to get your arms bigger. Facts, guaranteed facts, 100% facts. So listen, number 1, people don't think about this. They do not. I thought that was my dog outside. Sorry.
That's definitely not your dog.
Not my dog. So you guys have definitely done incline bench press before. Without a doubt, I'm sure every single one of you have tried it. But the way in which I focus on triceps on this exercise is different. So listen, when you guys are benching, number 1, obviously you guys know if you bring your hands in closer, you're gonna feel more of your triceps, right? That's not the only thing that's going on here, okay? So number 1, hands in closer. I focus on holding the barbell. This is like where it gets really different, right? Focus on holding the barbell like almost over your sternum, right? It may not always land over your sternum, which is like down here, right? Down here. So your sternum's like right there in the middle. I go almost even like a little lower, right? And I'm thinking about the whole time, once I have my hand gripped in the middle, I don't let my elbows do this, okay? None of this. The whole time I'm thinking about keeping my lats flared and I'm pressing my arms, almost like pulling them down into my back, right? So I'm looking like this as I'm pressing. I'm pulling my elbows in and I'm pressing up, not up and over, I'm pressing like up and out. Does that make sense? So instead of trying to go like this and go up, press up like on the incline up behind you, I'm pressing up and out. So it's almost like I'm pressing out over without going too far, because then the bar is gonna dip and you might drop it on your, like, you know, you might hurt yourself. You don't wanna hurt yourself. So elbows tucked really hard the whole time and think pressing up through the elbow. Like specifically try to contract the tricep, okay? Now from there, I did another exercise that, again, you guys have probably done, but the focus is different. It's the whole focus is, yes, I'm hitting my chest, I'm hitting my shoulders, that's being involved in the movement, but my emphasis, the thing that I'm thinking about while I'm doing it is my tricep. So it's a single arm incline press, and same thing, I'm pulling my elbow as hard as I can to the side. I'm not pressing up and over my shoulder, because then I'm starting to get away from the tricep. I'm pressing up and almost out, contracting the tricep as hard as possible, and bringing it back down in that same like range of motion, so that I can keep the tension on the tricep, okay? So the key is like doing this a certain way, not just like start muscling it, because you're only gonna work the things that like you are intending to work, but also is not the main focus. So yeah, I am trying to hit my shoulders, my chest, because what's gonna happen is this: through doing these exercises, and even the next 2 that are for bicep, you're building more stability around the muscle, right? From doing like the press a certain way, from doing the row a certain way, which you'll see next, you're building more stability around the muscle, and sometimes you need that to hit the muscle properly. Like you'll notice when you have like some sort of shoulder impingement or pain or issue, like when you're pressing, let's say you got your shoulders messed up, like it'll be harder to contract your chest. It might be harder to contract your tricep. But doing things a little slower, doing things with a little bit more intention, like focus, the weight doesn't have to be super crazy, you're gonna be able to like put the emphasis where it needs to be, build the strength and the stability around basically the joint where it also is, and you're gonna be able to hit that muscle more effectively, which is gonna help you get bigger arms. And that's the whole point of this, right? So you guys are thinking about, okay, why is he doing all these like random exercises that aren't for arms? I promise you these are all for arms. They just hit other muscles as well. Now, the biceps, the 2 bicep exercises that I want to show you guys are the row, barbell row.
It's a high row.
It is a high row, and this is the thing, guys, it's not about the weight here, it's about the emphasis again. So I'm doing the row, I'm not trying to pull super low to my hip, because that's gonna be a lot more lat involvement, lat engagement, which is still gonna happen here. So you still might feel it, you're still gonna feel your glutes, your hamstrings, your lower back holding the weight up. But I want you guys to think about rowing as where you normally wouldn't, row like almost towards your nipple line, and the emphasis towards the top is pulling your elbow back, which is opposite of what you do if you were trying to do a heavy row. Like a heavy row, you would try and just like pull your elbows back, but not contract the bicep, because the goal is not to hit your bicep. Like you could.
This is complete opposite.
This is complete opposite, because you could actually hurt yourself. You put a bunch of weight and you try to like do this. Like you might actually hurt your bicep because you're overloading it so much. But you're trying to overload it to the point where it's still safe for you, which is different for everyone, obviously. But so gradually increase the weight and think about pulling the elbows like you're here up to your nipple, and towards the top you're doing this.
It's almost like a drag curl.
It's like a drag curl,
but like
similar.
a row.
Exactly. So like when you're doing a drag curl, you'd be like this, like you're in a spin machine and you're going like this.
Yeah.
You're pulling the bar, right? So you're rowing, and towards the end, contracting the bicep. Let it out. Now, similar to the first single arm variation, this is going to be on an incline bench as well. It's just a reverse move. Like, but all these things are also like, you could do them exactly how I did them in the video, or back to back to back, because they're all opposite opposing muscle groups. It's actually really legit. Even the press, the row. The press, the row.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is the same kind of variation of the row, where again, normally you would focus on just pulling the elbow, contracting the lat, like contracting your back. But I want you guys to offset your body on the bench a little bit. You guys can see I kind of shifted to one side, and I'm actively trying to contract the bicep, right? Lowering the weight even. When I'm lowering it down, I'm not just dropping it, I'm trying to lower it with the bicep, still in my back as well, still keeping my upper back stable, because you don't just want to be jerking it. That's when you're going to put yourself in more danger. So try these 4 exercises. I promise you they will make your arms bigger, and at the same time they will make your lift stronger. I guarantee it. They'll make you bench more, they'll make you deadlift more, they'll get your arms bigger. You guys will be happy. Your shoulders will probably get bigger in comparison, because like now you got stronger arms so you can press more. What else do you need? You can probably get more numbers too. There's a lot. Subscribe, post notifications. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. Be there. I'm kind of sick, but I'm getting better. Love you guys. Bro, I killed that video.